And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Beautiful day out there, I hope, for all of you. Let's see here. And we get things rolling. Papa, I appreciate you. Thank you for dropping in before the chat, or into the chat before things got started up. Can't wait to show that one off. That'll be a bit later. Sorry, getting myself all set up here. So good morning, everyone. My name's Ty. I run Celestial Reach. It's a business that I've started up slowly over the last 5 years, I guess. Something like that. Dang, yeah. And on Saturdays, I like to show off and sell gemstones. I also make jewelry of quite a wide array, from wire wraps that are absolutely one of a kind. So I'm having to keep in mind the angle of my lights. Fabricated one of a kind stuff. And also I do traditional jewelry as well. Oh, of course I forgot to tell some people that I'm going live. That's a mistake on my part. How can I do that? Sorry, I do this from my phone. So there will be a second here where the audio goes blank. I'll be shooting a text message off and getting some stuff on the board. And we got, sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate you. Although I think I did that while no one was here, thankfully. So, success. After that, there's only one other thing I gotta grab for later, hopefully. Since custom acquisition, I'd also show that off here. See, what am I going to throw up on the board today? To start with, I think I'm going to throw a small array up real quick. See, we got something very different. Something different, but not too horribly unaffordable. Something very traditional. I gotta have a wire wrap. Like, there's gotta be one wire wrap on the board at the very least, because, you know. Bear! Hello! Hi, BP. Welcome in. And then today I'm going to start with some blue topaz, I think. Yeah, we'll start with blue or topaz. I might show some tourmaline crystals off later. I've got some bigger specimens and also these little, $5 to $10 jars of specimens. Let's see what happens. Got some new pretties up. How you doing today, Bear? I apologize for getting so yesterday when that thing came back, I was like, oh god, this is bad. This has got to go. So I just like it didn't even cross my mind like you've got a box right here. I was just like, nope, we got to get it out. Get an Uber, get down there. Get this package out to the person it belongs to. Cuz that crystal is meant to be in your hands. And the delay is unacceptable. I would like to do the whole Darth Vader thing, like to the post office. You have failed me for the last time. But I know better, because they will fail me again. At least they didn't lose the damn thing. Alrighty. Got ourselves a nice little... Ooh, speaking of tourmaline, I'll show this one off a little bit later again. But oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, those little sapphire crystals, I actually got one right here. They're really, really cool. I'll see if I can work on I'll keep an eye open for a tanzanite specimen for you. I actually, okay, I'm always trying to keep an eye out for some that I can afford because I love tanzanite. I like crystals. The sapphire crystals are kind of a different special thing in their own way. I do not know where those sapphire crystals came from. I would guess Sri Lanka, but it would be a guess. Check this little pendant out. I kind of want to make one of these. Also kind of want to like take this one apart, but also... So this is a definitely looks like handmade. Got this in an estate type thing. Beautiful little crystal in it. Tourmaline cab. I need to get 80 on that if anyone's interested. Good friend of mine had it and is trying to get rid of some pieces. Up first, and I got some new gems spread out through a bunch of these. I don't know if this is one of them. No, this isn't. So this is $10. It's a 1.2 carat blue topaz round brilliant cut. For $12. Very, very pretty stone. This one's 1.5 carats. That is information I also don't have. I don't think so, but I don't know. I can't tell that with the equipment that I have. It might be heated. I highly doubt it's not fracture filled in any way though, because that just F's things up. Like you can tell that one. 16 on this. Or are you meaning the topaz? Which I would just assume there will be treatments on a lot of these with the affordability level. There will be some sort of treatments like irradiation in some cases, even if I don't know that they are. I just assume. Because a lot of like blue topaz, especially London blue, guaranteed it's irradiated. You just don't get that darker blue topaz color naturally, to my knowledge, or if you did, it would be like a special find and people would be charging outrageous amounts of money for that rough. $6 on that one, by the way. I assume treatments unless I have a reason to assume otherwise, if that makes sense. $6? Got you. Oh. This one or this one? This one. Correct. Did I not send that last? Hey, Bear, will I have you here? I am working on cutting the second one currently, but you have first choice on these. I'll hold these until, I've cut all of them. But when you got that big crystal, you basically got first call on one of these. So this is the first one. Turned out pretty well. Hey, Will. I'm kind of hoping the other two will turn out even better. That one's got a 180 on it. But like I said, I'll hold until I've got the others so you can, choose whichever one works best for you. Why is it freezing on my end? My camera almost never freezes. By the way, just want to take a quick second to say thank you to the 6 people who have hit that thumbs up button this morning. Really appreciate y'all. We've been going for 10 minutes, and that button's been hit more than some. I've done 2-hour shows and not hit that amount this year. So much love. Yeah, that's so close. That one's $6. And thank you. I'm proud to have cut 4 of those at this point. 4 nice stones on that machine. And 3 in a row. I've had 3 in a row show up nice. I'm kind of proud of that. Heck, and some sapphires even turned out well. Just started cutting a green sapphire for someone I know. I do. I do. I have built a skill set over the last 5 years. That's undeniable. I got 17 on that one. That's 1.4 carats. A nice blue, too. Then 2.2 carats at $17. It's a really pretty one. Oh, hey, Will. Will, you're still here, Will? Will. I also got something to show you. Poor Will. He's like, yeah, I'm here, dude. Stop saying my name. Shut up and show me whatever pretty thing you're. Did ya? Oh man, I am sorry to hear that. Not a good phone call then. And you're driving. So this is that snowflake amethyst that I snagged for you. I know. I hope it wasn't a horrible phone call at the very least. Like maybe it was just like a slightly annoying one. Oh, good. Thank God. I was like, man, because I know you look forward to specifically the Friday stream. You're basically the reason I do the Friday stream, or a big reason I do the Friday stream still. So I'm sorry that you it's that community. Hey Jackie, good to see you. Yeah, I've been wanting to show this one off to you for that's the moment I ran across that, I was like, Will's been searching for that. I'm not even gonna ask him. I'm gonna buy it and we'll figure it out later. Send pictures. I can look for one. Yeah, I know. I need it in tanzanite too. I just need let's see here. I need an Ultratech V5 digital and then an Ultratech fantasy machine plus all the laps and stuff to make them. I think it's only about $8,000 to $10,000 in machinery. But hey, I get that machinery. I'll cut you like 5 tanzanite snowflakes. We'll just make a freaking station necklace of snow, blue snow. I'm still proud that I'm able to cut those tourmaline as well as I am on this Weaver. Well, those and wait, that's Will. No, it's in my room. The horizontal stream, if I'm being honest, I wish I could do this. I wish I could reverse them. I'd rather be doing this stream in vertical because it draws so many more people to the stream, but I can't get vertical to like function, unfortunately. So kind of burnt. All right, here I have an opal, diamond, saphirite, garnet, yellow diamond, yellow sapphire, orange sapphire, and garnet pendant. YouTube needs to change it so that we can do horizontal or vertical or horizontal from streaming off the PC. And they also need to stop pushing the vertical the way they are, or give equal push to both of them. Because yeah, I wish I had more money just to get the proper equipment to do it better, but I don't. Up next for $12. Oh, that opal pendant. We'll do an even 1,000 on that one. Diamonds going all the way up the bail I want to show. That was a neat trick, and it took me some time. It's not user friendly on either side, it feels like. I like how they're pushing it, but I don't like how they're forcing it the way they are. Here's another one. Beautiful pair for $12. Just reminds me of ice. For $10, I've got this London Blue Emerald cut. Wait, sorry, $6. $6 on number 10. Being a dir. Okay, bear. I got this one, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I have one easy trick for this. Maybe. I've got a solution. There, I got 2 of them. Does that work? Yeah. When I got the opportunity, I just turn around and grab one off both. 6 will. Did I miss anybody? Yeah. No, I don't know that you've missed anything exciting, although maybe. Jackie, did you see that I've gotten the Beaver machine to start cutting stuff like this? I haven't really done it live, but I've gotten better at faceting. That's exciting for me. I don't think we've had to ban anyone in a long time. You might have missed one person getting banned. Because we just couldn't figure out. Okay. Yep. Nope. Nothing interesting has happened then, because we've only had to ban somebody like once this year. Thankfully. And I remember Jesse doing it and accidentally getting the wrong person because I did it at the same time. It's a nice little oval. This one's $4. And then for 12, another oval. This one's a little newer too. MX, I don't got much more. That was my only London piece that I had out. This is all the topaz I have at the moment. This box used to be overflowing with topaz. Wait, is that a thing? London, France? Yeah, okay, no. It just took me a second to catch the reference you were making. Now I understand. Yeah, it took me a second. I'm so old that I forgot that was a thing. I know. Five apiece. Hey, Iris. I make you a little container. Thank you, Will. There's a prairie. There's a there's a prairie Montana, I bet too, and I almost guarantee there's a prairie Wyoming. Here, I even labeled it for you, Will. See. Up next, number 13. Oh, man. It's still subsurface, but you can see it a little bit more today for some reason. I don't know why. But the surface is continual right now, but there is that fracture in the back of this opal, unfortunately. Such a beautiful piece made with sterling silver and 14 karat gold, diamonds, yellow diamonds, blue apatite, chrome diopside, and sapphires. I do 200. I just want the other stones and a little bit on like metal here because gold's expensive. I really don't want to have to tear this thing apart. You got that one, Will? Will that fit in a container? It'll fit in one container. If not this one, it'll fit in another. Well, I'm switching the box that the amethyst came in. We're going to put the amethyst in a regular. I'm going to put that in there because I don't know how long that. I just. That opal with that for 200. Just for carefulness sake, because yeah. Although even if that crack goes all the way to the surface, that thing is bezel set in so well that it won't matter. Half the time you can't even tell that thing is there. That is material price. That's what it is. I just want the material. Over here? You mean? What's attached to that chain over there? Just a little pendant that I made. Using a fire agate that I polished. And we'll be lucky if I ever polish as nice of one again. And a fire opal that is absolutely stunning, along with it's like 69 or 70 gemstones in this. The number 69 keeps coming to my mind because I remember laughing when I counted and thinking that can't be right. Yeah, this one's kind of a piece of treasure. Solidly wrapped. It's also partially fabricated, though it's meant to look like it's mostly a wire wrap. Like, there are definitely elements in there that are like solid, like that wire that those stones are set into is attached to the frame very, very well. Such a gorgeous piece. I want 4,500. I can't. I'll throw in I made the chain too. I'll throw in the chain on that, or a different chain. Heck, I'd even like redo that for that type of a sale. But that's I'm proud of that. Like, I'll go wear that with my bracelet if I can't get it to sell. There should be something on 13. Ooh, you know what? I feel like this is a good opportunity. So this is 80. This is a piece that is I did not create this. This is somebody else had this, and it was at a price where I was like, you know, I could get rid of that for a bit and at least be worth showing it. So that is, I believe that is a red tourmaline cab up at top. And then, of course, a tourmaline specimen on the bottom. It's a pretty little pendant. Dainty little thing. We'll put that on number 13 for now. Another topaz for $12. I'm going to edit that real quick. It does not wish to cooperate anymore. Well, I haven't figured out the price on that yet, but whatever it is, it's already in your box. We'll figure it out. No hurry. That was something I was like, we've been hunting for that. That is going to make something beautiful. I need to get that for Will. And I'm keeping my eyes open for another one that's affordable, Jackie. I was thinking something similar, yeah. Maybe getting inventive with whatever stones are on the side. Perhaps a 3-stone ring, something that almost looks traditional but isn't. Ooh, that's pretty. Wait, I'm on the wrong line. We're going to go to number 15 real quick. Number 15, $10. I think, I don't know that peridot would look good. But, if we set it like this, with 2 trillions off to the side, whatever those were, I think it would look really pretty. Maybe a lighter blue topaz trillions. I don't know if I actually have any of those, but I don't know. It's just, there's some neat ideas that could be done with that. Or London blue trillions. I'll look. Up next for 13, a 2-carat 05 round brilliant. That's a big one because I've got a size 13 ring currently on, and I feel like it would sit in the center of my ring. Fairly nicely. For $13. That's a pretty dang good deal. Up next, for 10, I need 2 Cadillac cut, like moisanites for the side of it. That's Cadillac cut moisanite or London blues. I don't know, something, maybe trillions. I haven't tried to cut a trillion yet in a minute. I should try that one of these days again. So this is 17 for $10. On number 18 for $16. Another nice round brilliant. Number 19 for $10. How you doing today, Iris? Will do. Up next for $150. I need to do another one of these for practice. Sorry, those mirror finishes end up getting fingerprints real quick. My poor kitty's not having a good day. He got in trouble today for not using his litter box and also needed a bath. He was like, "The hell, dude, you haven't given me a bath in like a minute." Oh, yeah. Also, done with fishtail settings. And this one is, yeah, $140. For $13. Yeah, I was trying to be nice about it because I knew it wasn't like completely his fault, but I want to like make sure he understands that he can't like start using other spots for his litter box, which is why he got a gentle bath, very, very gentle bath, but he was still not pleased with it. It's like the hell. Oh, I think I know what that was. That'll do it. I'll go in and get that in a minute. I think I've got a package outside waiting for me. I need to go snag. This one is 12. I'm going to blow through this board and then. Oh, and for $4. Yeah, possibly. I hope not. I really try to like work with the little guy. He's just being a kitty. But still, I'm like, dude, you can't. I can't set the precedent that this is okay. There has to be some consistency and boundaries. And this one is 7. It's very nice. And then 26 is 4 again. Another $4 one. Last but not least for this board, and then I'm going to go check to see if my packages have shown up real quick. About that time. Ethiopian opal wrapped in sterling silver. The other one of these got sold. Yeah. I will know. Although he might, if I find that, he might end up living in the bathroom for a few days. Like to give the guy free rein if I can. Nice, somewhat elegant, but also somewhat like technological feeling. I don't know. I just like this pendant. It's pretty to me. And it has some really, really cool pattern. That one's 400. I'll be right back. You, where are you? You up in your little box? No? Don't clean yourself up. I'm just checking on you. You're good. Ow. Ow. Stairs so close. Oh. Oh, that's not. Well, I don't see any in front of my door, at least. I can give it another little bit. We got more gems to show off anyway. I don't think he was being a bad kitty. It wasn't. I don't think it was his fault necessarily. He's fairly well behaved. Like I said, I just need to keep pattern recognition going. Like, can't really reward a cat for taking a dump on the floor, even if it wasn't their fault. I usually try not to do punishment. The structure I just don't personally see. Okay, I got some new peridot today. Some of these at least. Nothing big. There's no big ones today. The next week there might be some blue apatites and some decent like 1.5 carat blue apatites trillions. I need to go hit that order up and be like, sorry, I fucking spaced on you. Been a busy week. Here you go. Boom. Yeah, I doubt it. I think he just might have eaten something last night while I wasn't paying attention. He's not that old. He's probably 4 or 5. Trillion cuts can look so amazing. I love this one too. 1.8 carat for 60. Tis yours. I think when I send this invoice, I think we're pretty close to having you another package ready to go out with that. Pretty sure, at least. Thank you. Give that a nice close up real quick. Just to make sure we will do. That's a very, very, dang. Was that the one you meant? Because I just realized there was one more. I gotta switch jewelry out. What am I doing? I am being a noob. Top row. What are we doing top row? Blue sapphire. What's next? Peridot and opal. Just seems to fit. So big tourmaline piece up. Throw up a ring too while I'm at it. I got a peridot one. Next, little round brilliant for 8. This is a new one. So as I was saying, this is a new one, quote unquote, because it came from my personal stock that I use when I make jewelry. Gotta have the best. Next for 5. For $8. I suspect this one also came from my... Then I've got one more trillion. Bear, just in case, I want to let you not necessarily compare, but so this one is 17. I know they're not the exact same size, but they could be used together theoretically. You've got a solid bale type situation with that showing, and then this underneath. I don't know. It was a thought. I figured I'd show that one. This one is $17. Absolute. So I don't normally like do that, but the idea just seemed appealing in my brain. Okay. Up next, this is so cool to have finally. So this chain does not come with this pendant, but it can. It can. Like, the chain is for sale. It can come with any pendant. Actually, you know what? We'll throw this out at full price today. Or $3,100. That includes chain and shipping. This is a 1.5 carat Montana sapphire in the center, set in 14 karat yellow gold. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely one of my more prouder creations for sure. It's engraved all the way around. So we've got a 1.5. Okay, technically it's 1.49 being specific. My scale says 1.5, but that's because it's so close. Then we have another carat in these smaller Montana sapphires. And 85 points of diamonds. Such an absolutely gorgeous piece. 3,100. Which is ridiculously good for a piece that is handcrafted. Quad, how's it going, buddy? Piece of handcrafted wearable art made of diamonds and gold and sapphires. All of the gold, diamonds, and sapphires I bought from small businesses here locally as well. In Montana. It's always a little fun fact type thing. Up next for 7. Got ourselves a round brilliant. I feel like this one might be a little bigger too. Welcome to the show, Quad. Hey, Chris. How you doing? Oh, yeah, custom set of earrings I was working on and having an absolute panic attack while trying to do so because making those basket settings is absolutely terrifying when you're working with gold and they're that small and there's 12 points of contact you've got to solder together. And they're all tiny, tiny pieces of metal that go from not joining together, not soldering, to a ball of nothing in less than a second. It can be terrifying. This is one of our new ones today. This is $8. This is recently I was walking through one of the nicer jewelry stores we have in town, and I saw a peridot pendant with a peridot this size. And it was not this quality, but they wanted $1,200 for that pendant. Simple pendant, claw setting, 1 diamond up top in the bail. $1,200, 10 karat gold. I'm like, I can do better than that. Peridots are gorgeous. I've got to do some testing, but I might have found a couple more trillion savorites in the 3mm range. Then we got this one. It's a bit bigger. It is $8. Nah. You're good, Iris. That would mean your birthstone is also opal then, right? Or am I tripping on that? Because I feel like... Some bitch. Actually, as I'm going to get to here in a moment, if I remember correctly... No, it's yeah, opal's October. I'm wrong. I am wrong. I don't know why. I was thinking or mistaken about that. Up next, we got another oval for $9. I think it's tourmaline that I'm mistaking as the other October. And then for $9, beautiful stone. Speaking of beautiful, beautiful things, peridot, opal. I love how this one just has like that obvious split in reality. There's no crack there. There's just some line where the play of color can't pass. And a fairly large piece of peridot up top too. Gorgeous piece. $4.50 on this one. Yeah, that one's... I'm still in love with that opal because I have never seen anything quite like that where it's just a line, a straight line where it changes. Okay, I'm going to get carried away if I don't put that one down. I love that stone so much. Next, for $5, this is about like that stone peridot I was telling you about in that pendant. Which, set that in silver all day. Great stone for that. $1,200 pendant, it feels wrong to me. In my opinion, I'll just upgrade you for free to the nicer one if you're paying me to make a pendant like that. I'm not even going to look at the cost of the stone. Opal is, yeah. I think that's what really fascinated me about this is just how gorgeous that opal was and how different too. Although I love jelly opal. I feel like opals can be an obsession for anybody. Definitely could be an obsession for me. That's for sure. Hey, you have a safe trip. I will shoot that invoice over, buddy. We'll talk later. That one's $6. Wait. Another one for $6. By the way, just want to take a quick second to say thank you for what I'm seeing in the analytics. The 11 thumbs ups. See, we got 7 people hanging out. Just want to say I appreciate y'all. I should get better about, like, I've seen the tricks and stuff that creators use, like telling their chat to throw a bunch of something in chat for this or that, and it's just to get the analytics up so that more people get driven to it. But they find creative ways to phrase it so that the request sounds more like listening to their audience. Oh, I'll have some peridot in June. I hope. If I don't have peridot, things are either really, really, really good or really, really, really bad. There's pretty much no in between on that. Oh, yeah, no, you being here helps. You chatting helps. You just being in the stream helps. You all good, Iris? There's no one who needs the band hammer, Iris. You're solid. Sour apple green. That's right, Quad. In heaven, though, specifically. There's a guy named George, and he's got it waiting for you. I shouldn't say that. That is a joke, and I know Quad gets that, but yeah. Little darker green. See, one of these had a bit of a darker green to it that I noticed. Like, this one's a little darker than normal. If I compare it to, say, that one, or even that one. Occasionally, yes. I'll be keeping my eyes out for that Meet some guy named George up there, and you're like, hey, where's my fucking gold? And I've got a lot more chilling in, well, not a lot more, but I still have some more chilling in like my personal stuff that I use on jewelry that I keep dipping into to keep stock. That show, yeah, that one was 5. Up next, this is a singly torminated. I want to say this was between 5 and 7 grams of rubellite tourmaline. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is 2,200. Oh, I love tourmaline so much. I want to make one of these with blue tourmaline next. I'm just trying to get like my brain in order to do it. Because it's been rebelling on me when it comes to wire wrapping. I go to like think of a project and then my brain is like, are you considering the cost of just the freaking wire on this? Have you seen the cost of wire this week? No, you haven't, because you stopped looking 6 months ago. Sorry. It's gotten so expensive. Of a San Francisco drink in summer. Huh. You know, that made the former alcoholic in me like cheer a little bit, because I have to agree with you, Quad. And the old version of me is trying to think of a way to make a nice pink fruity drink that tastes sweet and refreshing and also gets you 50 shades of effed up. That one is 4. Up next for $6. Ooh. Hey. Yeah, I'm the same way. I can't drink. I will never drink again. There is one thing that, like, anytime I've ever gotten in really big trouble has had in common, and that's that alcohol was involved. What do you think of this? Is this more that darker color that you're considering, perhaps? My brain just isn't safe with alcohol. And that one is $6. For $7, this one's a little bit lighter colored. For $5, we have this more cloudy lime green, beautiful stone. Well, I'll throw that one back for you if it's the right color. I'll hold on to it. I don't mind. Like, it's not a big stone or anything. We're not talking a $50 rock here. I don't mind holding back a small stone for you. See, in Quad, I get that, and I don't even judge people. Let me give you a rough estimate. I don't even judge people for drinking. It's just I can't drink. I can't even do one. 5.5. It's a 5.5 millimeter round. It's not even that I like commit felonies. It's that I'm dumb enough to like commit stupid felonies and get caught. I remember taking a piss on a police car once. Who fucking does that? Someone begging to get beat up with batons, and you know. Someone say 420. Can do. Fuck, did I just put that thing? That's where I put it. Put that in the holding. Thank you. Seven. So when you start getting to that like 6.5, Chris, they do start getting a little more expensive at that point. See, and that was 5. Up next for 5, got a pear shape. I thought it was hilarious at the time, but like looking back on it, that is so dumb. First off, I don't know that cop. For all I know, that could be a good cop. And there are good cops out there. Second off, like, that is absolutely an arrestable offense, probably several. I can't even argue with it, like, understandably so. And it's just disrespectful. But it seemed hilarious at the time. I'm not saying it's not dumb, just funny. Fair enough. How much? I think I've got a 7 somewhere, but that starts getting into the like $60-$70 when they start getting big like that. Up next, I have a peridot ring. If I can get it to focus. And I can't. It is set with a gorgeous peridot. I picked one of the best that I had. Bezel set in a ring with a very unique idea that inspired me for future projects to come. Like that there, just, I don't know, there's a feel to it. I think my mail. Yes. And this here, 400. I'll be back. I gotta go grab some stuff that just got dropped on my back porch. Oh, I don't want to stand up. Why? Why does my body hate me? You know what I did with my name? No, that's fair. On the plus side, I have another. Amazon. Geez, Amazon is getting really cheap with their fucking packaging. Literally just put a plastic bag on it and then leave it on your doorstep. That's okay. Waste not, want not. Thank you. Yeah, that design ended up inspiring this. Which I'll probably end up doing more, playing around with more in the future. It's got a little ball of gold just stuck there. I did not know that that was gold when I put it there. It's supposed to be silver. Okay. So we're going to put that back over there. That one back over there. We'll replace that one with this one, which this one can also come with that thicker chain if desired. I'll work it out. Let's see here. I'm going to do a couple gold rings. Actually, it's all gold. Let's see, we got one more. What should I show off last? I'm happy to assist. I know what the struggle's like. All right, so I'm going to grab some unique stones that are new. Today, new. So we've got a pink spinel. Maybe not all of these will be new. So like some of these are just going to be different. Actually, top row, iolite. I've got a bit of iolite today to show off because I haven't had iolite in a minute, so I stocked some. priced that wrong. Priced 3 of those very wrongly. I'm going to put one out anyway. We'll just let it go from there. Then I got a new emerald. See, that's on hold for Bear, or Bear gets first call on that one. Let's see, we'll throw out a sunstone. Couple tourmaline. Blue zircon here and there. Probably some more tourmaline. Can't forget a couple rubies. I'm kind of like hesitant on some of these, and my pricing might be stupid in either direction because I didn't look at current prices. I just threw prices on them and decided I'd go from there. And kept one because I was like, wow, that's got a nice starlit pattern in it. Oh, Will, you're back. Was there something I saw that I thought of you when I saw it? No, not on this board. Welcome back, Will. It's good to see you. I need to figure out what to do with this beautiful thing that I cut and faceted. And keep playing with the design around it. It is a really pretty stone. And in UV or black light, it glows super bright yellow. Like it's luminescent. All right, first up for $12. Some of these have specks in them, I've been noticing. I call them starlight. This is called lutetium aluminum garnet. It is or LUAG. It's a synthetic form of garnet that was used to create, I want to say lasers, or focusing lasers and stuff. I gotta study that stone on my next cut because this is one of the older ones I had at 25. Iolite. Okay, so this one is 20. I'm using the camera to see if it's got any starlight in it, because if so... You want this one? Or this one? I've got another piece of rough of this stuff, too. The rough is stupid. I paid like $60 for the piece of rough for this, and then, spent 10 hours cutting it. Worth it. Yeah, Lumo garnets are not cheap. This is 10. At least that was my original thought on the price. If I see a super big sheen of starlight, that might make me reconsider. Plus, if I see one that's got a big sheen of starlight, I know Will's wanting one. I've got 10. Last one for 15. I'm probably going to have to do some pricing work on this. This does have some starlight in it. Excuse me. Right in the center, you can see those two little spicks there. One of those stones that I keep my eyes out for the inclusions because I find them to be really cool. I don't know that most people agree with me. Up next, a spinel. And somewhat of a larger one, too. I have 37 on this spinel. Oh, why? Wow. Sorry, the angle that I just saw it on had me getting flashes of blues and yellows off the side facets. I don't really see them from the top, though. It was just I think it's how the light's passing through the rim. Really, really pretty. Some inclusions definitely are awesome. Peridot has an inclusion like that at lily pads. I'll have to look that up. I'm not familiar with it. Up next, I have a blue zircon for 20. On that spinel, I think I'll knock the 7 off and we'll just make it an even 30. This one's got such beautiful color. Indeed. They are included. Part of the base package, really. That one's 20. Up next, an emerald. I looked for some time and struggled to find any indications of treatment. I decided I would assume and price as if this is resin treated, but I have no reason to actually believe it is resin treated, though it does have some chipping on the top I just noticed. Yeah, that sucks. Fucking hate when that happens. I didn't see that with the naked eye. It wasn't until the camera was like on it and I was like, ugh. Up next, here we have a piece of sunstone. Ironically, this and this are very similar in what they're made of. Oh, after this, I have to go back because we got two pieces of jewelry to show real quick. That one, 15. First piece of jewelry, and a beautiful piece it is. This is a 1.05 carat purple Montana sapphire, set with a 30 point pink Montana sapphire, and I know it's over a carat of diamonds. I'll say it's like close to a carat and a quarter, but we'll just say a carat. That one up there is kind of nice too. It's 35 points. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, the bean emerald, that's a little different though. The thing in the bean emerald like isn't obvious damage up on top. You could set that one and it would still look okay. This one that I just tossed off to the side, that chip, I it needs to be repolished. I've got a beautiful undergallery I spent a lot of time working on and making, all set in 14 karat gold. I am asking $32.50 for this one. That purple Montana sapphire, those do not come around every day. Second one, now this is 10 karat gold. We have a 60 point and two 10 point diamonds. No, sorry, a 40 pointer and two 10 pointers, surrounded with some sapphires. And it's a heavy, like, that's a solid ring. You can wear that for the, like, a lot. You wear the hell out of that ring and it's gonna last. Yeah, you know which one. For $32.50, I'll send you like for the first one, I'll send you a picture of that pendant though. Maybe a brochure with it. Sorry, this has to. the slip paper with this information fell out, so I'm pasting it here. There. Have a good one. We'll catch you later. So yeah, on this ring, very, very solid, well-built diamond ring. And I do believe the diamonds are all natural too. That's where they were acquired in the timepieces of the items that I got them from. Sapphires are definitely heat only. $1,000. I think that's a pretty reasonable price on that. Also, I can size it if needed. Up next, another sunstone. It's kind of the cool thing about iolite and sunstone. Is one is your like night stone and the other is your day stone. I think that's cool. Up next, 55 or 65. Yeah, 65 point mandarin garnet. Ken, you are quick on the draw with that one, bruh. That was well played. I'm asking $30 for this one, which is a really good deal. Cost double that right now to replace that. Next, 0.6 carat tourmaline. Deep wine purple reddish color. Also in a drop shape. Really is on the puns, although it is a specialty of Ken's. And that one is $13. At $35, we have this one. And it is just perfectly cut. Well played, sir. Well played. Up next, blue zircon. 60 pointer for $10. Definitely a pretty blue. Then I have a white gold 10 carat ring set with tsavorite and yellow diamond. I'm only asking $400 on this one. Ruby. I wonder if I could set that into that ring I have in the bedroom. If that fits, it would be perfect. I might have to check. Oh, that's kind of a neat idea, Iris. And for 20, up next. Oh, and that was also a ruby. Sorry. Up next, a tourmaline, and it ain't huge, but it is well cut. This one is 15. Beautiful mint green color. I wasn't sure if I found a tourmaline or a tsavorite when I ran across this one, but I knew it was a pretty gem. Ooh, I bet that could look real nice, Ken. Then for 30, I have a Montana sapphire. The teal direction. Last but not least on the board, for $10, I have this fracture-filled sapphire. Last but not least, there's a 12-point diamond set in 10-karat yellow gold. This ring is also $400. I did make this. Yeah, it's a pretty decent deal, I would personally say, but yeah, more than reason. It's absolutely reasonable. I would say it would be unreasonable if it wasn't fracture filled, because that's a red flag if someone's selling something and it's not treated in a really bad manner, or not bad or bad, but undesirable manner. That, like, for that cheap, well, that would be like, seeing a purple sapphire like this for $50 and them saying it's unheated, all natural, etc. I'm not going to believe it. I'm just not going to, because not without like getting it under my microscope and doing some real hard looking, which I did on that before I acquired it. I used to. I also learned by getting burnt a lot. Uh, in that first year, I would go find sellers on eBay or Etsy, etc., and buy from them deals that were too good to be true. And then I'd get the stones and find out usually they were too good to be true. Every once in a while, you do find a good one. Like I've got a couple like that I still have from that period of time who are totally legit sellers, great material. My tanzanite guy found that way. And you would be shocked how common lead glass filling is, and how often it's they say it's heat only because the process to get the glass in is heating, and it takes some specific knowledge to be able to like spot that treatment. It is not an easy treatment to see. Heck, I was looking at a ruby the other day and I wasn't like, I'm still not sure. I think it might be heat only, but I don't know. Some it just don't seem right. Something seems wrong with that snow still to me. Find out. I think basically the end of the show for today. Although I might go through a power presentation of some jewelry before I call it a day, just because I want to show off some of my jewelry. I usually buy a state is where I find those really good deals. Like I try not to buy one sapphire at a time for a good deal. I try to buy several hundred stones for $100 or $200. And yeah, some of them are scrap. Actually, I got a fucking example of this right here. I've pulled out most of the good ones. There's still some okay garnets in here, a few citrine, maybe an amethyst or two, but I've pulled out the good ones. Sapphire, like, but there's also a lot of, CZs and whatever the hell this is. And this. And then you'll find a nice one and it's damaged, like that emerald came out of this box. Well, hey, if luck is never something to be upset that you get, bro. Kind of need it to get a start off going in the business. What do I want to show that I didn't get to show today? You. I want to show you. I think we want to show you. Let's show you. Maybe you as well. And just for good measure, let's show you. Okay. I'm going to kind of go through these pieces real quick. I'm just going to call it. I agree. Like, if you can usually tell tourmaline. I think tourmaline wouldn't be a bad one to. Heck, I would love to specialize in tourmaline. I just want an excuse. Up first, we have this beautiful pendant, opal. Got amethyst and yellow diamonds, savorite garnets, sapphire, ruby, sapphire, champagne diamond. Beautiful, beautiful piece. This one, 1,200. You know, 1,000 today. We'll do 1,000. And knock a certain percentage off some of these. Up next, normally 1,400. Today, we'll go 12. This is one of my newer, well done projects too. This beautiful, speaking of tourmaline, Petinaris mine indicolate tourmaline. It's got that gorgeous steely blue-green, super clean, gorgeous stone. Got blue zircon, diamonds, sapphires, another blue zircon, more sapphires, more diamonds, a Montana sapphire. It is engraved front, side, and back. Probably do a little more engraving on it too if needed. Like, you know, maybe you want your initials somewhere or someone else's initials somewhere, or I don't know. A message. Might be able to engrave a few letters up in this. That is 1,200. For 800, which is insanity, but normally this would be 1,000. Blue zircon set with sapphires and diamonds. Oh man, that's better. It is a gorgeous blue zircon too. Let's see, we'll cut 100 off of this one, so 650. We have opal and yellow orange sapphires. And this opal is just on fire. Solid piece of wrapping work. All the way around. Up next, tourmaline and spinel. This needs a bath. I gotta just say that. Yes, it's got fingerprints all over. I'm trying to wipe some off. I'm not gonna be able to get all of them off. But again, rubellite tourmaline, pink spinel, set in a flower ring. Or a floral styled ring. It's like 350 on that one. Hey, you have a good one, buddy. Happy holiday. Be safe. We'll catch you next time. Then I cut this sapphire myself and then made a ring around it. It's Montana sapphire. Some diamonds. Also asking $350 on that. I'm going to have to get those diamonds back, I think. If this don't sell. Up next for $700. This is like 12 karat gold. Somewhere between 10 karat and 14 karat, I am telling myself, and it is marked 10 karat because I used a little bit of 10 karat alloy in when I mixed the alloy together. So it's not quite 14 karat. So I'm saying it's more like 10. It's got two 10-point diamonds around a 1 karat pink spinel. Handmade ring. My first complex gold ring, too. Also for $700. You know what? I'll do 5. I'll do 5 on this one because it's silver. That's a hell of a deal. This thing should be like $1,000. I would not do one of these custom for less than $1,000 because they are a lot of work. We have pink spinel up top. Rubies, rhodolite garnet, and those are rubies. Then a star ruby. Rubies. And another one of those garnets. Hey, treasure. For $3,200, we got the solid gold Ethiopian opal, rubies, sapphires, and emeralds, and diamonds. You can trade out the chain for one of the other ones if you want. It's nice chain still. 3,200. That opal is just so amazing. And then here's an opal tourmaline and Montana sapphire pendant that I made. I cabbed out that opal. I faceted the sapphires, freeformed that one. We just left the tourmaline alone because why mess with it? And put it all into a wrap. Asking $600 on that. Last but not least for today, this one's a kind of a big one. It's got a bunch of stones in it too. Diamonds, tourmaline, sapphires, garnets. It's got everything. Sorry, my phone got weirdly positioned there. I'm gonna hold this upside down so you can see the different colors they pop when this is being worn. Like it's meant to react to the light as you're wearing it. So all these like purples and whites come into that fire agate. It's got diamonds, chrome diopside, some tourmalines, garnets, purple garnets. It's got it all. And you know what? $2,000. I'll do $2,000 on that thing. And that, my friends, is the end of today's stream. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a bit. I appreciate the love and support. Dang, we got 12 thumbs ups. A lot of those hit in the first like 10 minutes too, so I really appreciate that, everyone. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to try to enjoy some of it myself. We will catch y'all on the next spin. Y'all be safe out there. Have a good weekend. I will catch you on the next run around. I feel like it is lagging way behind right now. But I'm also not shocked at that. Have a good weekend, Iris. That's fair. All right, everyone. Until next time, I will catch you later.